Now, you're best known for your Black Chicago Be Like skits.
Yes.
Is that right? I mean, these things are, you know, one of them I'm looking at right now got like 10 million views.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these things are really popular, man. How'd you come up with the concept and the idea and everything for it?
It came from me spending some time in South Carolina, and you know, I gained a lot of good friends down there, and one of my friends in particular is named Holla. Definitely shout out to Holla down there in Florence, South Carolina, and he'd be like, I'm just talking how I talk. And he'd be like, Corporate, what the f are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I got that a lot. And it just helped me to realize, like, damn, like Chicago, we really got our own lexicon. Like, you feel me? Like, we got our own, like, indigenous language. So then I decided to turn that into a concept where I'm just having a conversation, like, you know what I'm saying? It started off as Chicago niggas be like. And I used that hashtag up until I want to say part 20, and I changed it to Black Chicago Be Like as an attempt to make the hashtag more marketable. Because of course, Chicago niggas, the N-word, that's, you know, woo woo. So when I decided to implement the word black, that's not in regard to ethnicity, but more so black as in the other side of Chicago, the side opposite of downtown or Millennium Park or up north, but you know, like the black market, just the other side. So I was giving insight into that for sure.
Okay, and where'd you come up with the concepts for a lot of these?
You know, different situations that I might have experienced, or, you know, some of my family or friends, you know, because relatable content, whether it's videos, music, anything, that's what's gonna hit the hardest. So I just took a lot of the things that I may have observed or experienced and just put them into, you know, video form.
Gotcha. You mentioned you use the comedy as a way of drawing attention to your music. What all music stuff are you working on to try to keep things going?
Well, I drop freestyles, you know what I'm saying, every so often. I know my new single, Having Shit, is releasing on the 26th. This Friday, you know what I'm saying, a decent little club joint, something like an anthem for motherfuckers that's having it and got it out the mud, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So, got a show in LA coming up, so, you know, I try to balance out, you know what I'm saying, the entertainment and the music, you know what I'm saying, to the best of my ability. So, but my true passion definitely with the music, though.
I think you mentioned you got a show in LA.
Oh, God.
How many shows have you been booking? Have you been booking a lot of shows lately?
Coming up out of COVID, they starting to pick up, you know what I'm saying? I done had several lately, but you know, it's kind of hard having those physical events with different COVID restrictions, and motherfuckers got to show vax cards and them COVID tests within 48 hours and all that. So, you know, motherfuckers trying to work around all that.
Yeah, I hear that, man. It's definitely that COVID messed everybody's money up.
For sure.
And what other shows do you have coming up? Do you have any? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're getting booked over here, way over here in LA, man. That's what's up.
A blessing, for sure, for sure. It's the Roll Up Fest.
Oh, okay. The Roll Up Fest. That who's all gonna be on the show?
I'm headlining with I believe it's OT Genesis, Tory Lanez. I think Shy Glizzy on the ticket too. It's a lot of different other artists they got on the bill too doing their thing. So yeah, motherfuckers gonna be in there.
Dope. That's what's up, man. We were talking about college, I think, a little bit.
Oh God.
And you dropped out of college?
Well, after my oldest baby was born, I ain't never go back. And then I was doing online classes, but then my content started taking off, so I kind of put that on the back burner. But I do plan on, you know what I'm saying, going back to finish my degree program, though, for sure.
What was the first video that took off for you?
The first video that took off for me was with me and my oldest baby, Brazil. It was like probably a 20-something second video called Strap Up. And basically, I got in the car and I told her to put her seatbelt on. And then she asked me why. And I said, so you could be safe. Now strap up. And then she was like, you don't strap up. And as I'm putting on my seatbelt, I'm like, yes, I do. And then she was like, how was I born then? And that shit just took off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real simple but effective.
Okay, and you know, you've been filming the skits and everything, Black Chicago Be Like, for quite a few years now. Is there any like wild stories from those times that you could share shooting those skits?
I know the craziest one is when I shot a video with Lil Mouse. I had Lil Mouse in the video, and then we was caught in crossfire, and he got shot and shit. But
can you take me through it?
well, we was out there, and we had been out there for a little minute, and we was on the last scene. And right before we started recording it, all I hear is shots. Now whole time, the fuck is going on? Ooh, I'm hearing them. They close as hell. They shooting through the lead. Okay, so motherfuckers hit the deck. I'm behind this little van or whatever. The shot stopped. I remember I get up, I'm checking myself. You feel me? I'm about doing the Macarena at this point. You hear me? Like making sure motherfuckers ain't. You feel me? And I get up, everything Gucci, but then all I hear, I'm hit. Whole time it was Mouse. I look down, it's blood gushing out his leg. I'm just like, never. Now whole time I'm still working at the post office this time. I had to take off work and everything. I went to the hospital. I wanted to make sure he was straight, woo. That's when I got acquainted with his family and shit. Shout out to his brother Shada. You know what I'm saying? Woo. He had to undergo surgery and everything. Shout out to his OG and his pops too. He had to undergo surgery and everything, but he came out on top of it. His two cousins, they got hit in some form of fashion too. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't as bad. I think one got grazed. And another one got hit too, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that shit was crazy as hell.
Man, how close were you to getting hit?
I don't know. I just know they was zipping through the trees. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember that, but I didn't get grazed or nothing by the grace of God, for real. Like the way the shots was coming out on the low, I think to myself sometimes, I used to think to myself sometimes, like, I wonder if they was at the opposite corner blowing like, don't hit corporate type shit. Cause them bitches was flying. You know what I'm saying? So however it played out, I'm thankful for sure. However that happened, I'm thankful.
How many shots do you think were let off?
10, 15, it had to be like, them motherfuckers was going off. It had to be more than 10, 15 shots. Like they was letting them bitches off. It probably was like 10 for real. Cause I remember like thinking in my head, like whoever was shooting, they had precision. Cause whether it was a direct gunshot or it was a graze, they hit who they wanted to hit and only hit them. So I don't even think it was more than 10 shots.
How did Mouse do? I mean, like he made a full recovery and everything?
Absolutely, yeah. He Gucci. We still keep in touch to this day. Shout out to Mouse.
Man, that's a close call, man.
Man, I'm
shooting
trying
the
to tell you.
skit too.
And that was why shooting the skit. It's been other close calls outside of shooting the skits, but you know, that type of shit just happened from time to time.
Yeah,